Alright folks, have a little break in the weather. I mean, it's real warm for this time of year. It's almost like late April like feeling out here. So we're gonna go out, see if we can't find a last minute brown trout, maybe a early steelhead. I got a few hours this afternoon, so we're gonna run some water. We're gonna see if we can find a fish. We're gonna get some sunshine, build up some vitamin D, I don't know, whatever, B or whatever you need to get from the sunshine. But anyways, and we need some, and get some fresh air, some exercise, catch a fish, hopefully. So follow along, let's see what we can find. And as always, some of this water might look familiar because we're on the brown trout water, and I'm quite sure that looks quite familiar to everybody too. You know, hopefully I can find a hungry brown looking for some creek chubs. Ooh, found one, dropped him. Quick little river note. I'll try to get him on the camera, but it's those little screwy bugs are pretty quick. We actually have what I call a winter stonefly hatch going on. I'm seeing a bunch of the bugs on the surface skittling around. In the tail of the pool, there's a couple little dimples coming up there. I don't know if it's a brown trout feeding on them, or even a couple of bugs are flying around. So if you see any bugs flying around the video, that's what they are, is those winter stones. They're coming off like crazy right now. In the tail out of the pool, I'm seeing a nose coming up. I'm not sure if it's a brown trout or not, or a creek chub, but obviously I'll swing a fly back in there, and if it's a brown, they'll chase it. Is there a point on that hook? Good grief, that's the second fish I dropped. Yeah, there's a point on that hook. Alright, I just dropped two brown trout swinging. They're taking kind of soft. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll take this hook and I'll just offset it just a touch. And sometimes having that offset hook will help grab a hold of them. Hopefully, give them a few minutes. They'll forget that they've been stung, and we can get a rematch with them. Let's see what we can do. If not, I may have to try something else. There we go. Ooh, it's better than I thought. Come here. Come here, buddy. I can't really see too good with the glare, but we got one on the swing. There we go. On the swing with the zonker. Awesome. Let me get him unhooked and get him on his way. Boy, he looks healthy. Last chance brown trout. See you, buddy. These are the stoneflies that are coming off right now. I've seen a few brown trout come up and eat them, but pretty much this is the critter that's they're chewing on. I call it a winter brown. They're up on the salmon. They're here on this creek. He's a little chewed up because he was crawling on my neck when I swatted him. But anyways, that's what they look like. And there's a bunch of them fluttering around. We'll send him on his way. Alright, I swung that pool for a few more minutes, made a couple, played around with it. And I've hooked 3 fish, landed 1. So I had 2 drops in here, so I definitely had my chance on the swing in this little pocket. However, experience has taught me to follow up dead drifting and egg pattern over the years. So I'm going to run the old carpet fly through there. And if any of you know the story about the carpet fly, I know I've asked this before, just comment down below if you know the gentleman that came up with this and where he fished. Anyways, I'm going to give this a shot. Let's see what we can do. You just never know what could be down there, just not in the mood to chase. I got a damn case of the dropsies going today. Wow! I don't think I can hang on to a fish right now if you velcroed it to me. Alright, dragging the egg pattern has become tiresome. Back to swinging a fly. I did drop 1 fish on an egg pattern, but I just like swinging streamers. Alright, got another second spot here. Let's see what we can do. It's a little bit more narrower spot in the creek. The water's all really clear, and sometimes these little narrower spots can be a little bit more productive. But we're getting later in the day here, so let's just see if there's something still wants to play with us and still on the bite. It is quite warm, as you can tell. I'm dressed pretty light for this time of the year. But anyways, I'm going to swing through it. Let's see what we can find. It's spot number 2. See if we can find another brown trout. Hopefully I won't have the dropsies this time. Alright, I swung to this pool, the upper pool a little bit, and ran a zonker down through there just to see if something was interested. And no joy. I'm going to hit this for a few more minutes and call it an afternoon. But I just want to run an egg pattern through here just to see if they're shutting down, if there's any fish in here, and they just didn't want to swing. So I'm going to give it a few minutes under the indicator with an egg pattern to see what's going on, and maybe I can pick a fish up with that. oh. I lost him. Darn. Pulling too hard. I should know better than that. Oh well, the dropsy continues. I went full rookie on that one. I was just pulling straight up on him constantly without putting some side pressure on him. So, yeah, what a surprise. I had a drop. But anyways, it didn't take too long to get that bite. Let's try it again and see if there's another one in there. Or hopefully that fish have a short memory and get a rematch. But it looks like it's a dead drift game. Alright, let's try it. Another little quick fishing tip. So I had that fish to grab that I dropped a little bit ago, and I was kind of running an orange egg beater because what was handy, and then I went back and fished it and no luck. So I'm just gonna put on something wild, chartreuse. It's gonna look like a light beacon going off in this clear water, but sometimes a sharp change in a fly could be what it takes to get a strike. I just want to give it a try, give it a few drifts. Sometimes it works, most of the time it doesn't, but it works enough that I do go back and I'll do a pretty drastic fly change. Like with 8 patterns, I'll do it with color. So let's just see what happens. I do like the carpet fly in this clear water, but I just want something that's just going to really stand out and be a little bit sharp to see if I can't get that shock response. In this case, instead of them running out of the pool, eat the fly. Well, I think I'm going to call it. I had one of those afternoons. I think I hooked 5, landed 1. Boy, I had a bad case of the dropsies. Got a little rookie on the fish playing techniques there and cost me some fish, but that's okay. The stoneflies are still crawling around. As Rick would always say, landing's an option, and I sure helped the fish with that option of getting off and not being landed. But got one to hand. Nice afternoon. Don't know how much longer this weather's going to hold up. We're due for a change in the weather. But anyways, just had to get out, take the little creek rod, chase some last chance brown trout. We should have them for a few more weeks. So take advantage of it. Anyways, folks, it was a great day. See you on the river. Yak. Oh well, get some fresh. This is Jay at JPEG Guides and Lost River Fishing. We are a year-round fly fishing catch and release guide service. We fish the Lake Ontario tributaries, and then during the spring and the summer we also fish the inland trout streams, classic dry fly fishing. During the heat of the summer we will do the warm water fishing for bass and pike. If you're interested in any of our outings or have any questions, please feel free to email us at fish@lostriversfishing.com. Hope to hear from you, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact us.